Alright, so guys, remember, just really quickly, Samuel, what are we talking about? What have we been talking about?
Creation myth.
Alright, different creation myths. And just to quickly review, right? Let's try to review this. In paragraph 2, right? What's the first type, Lucy?
Greek mythology.
Well, Greek mythology, and what was the other, Tony, what was the other myths? Korea, right? So we got Greek and Korea, right? And what do they think, Lucy? What do they say about Greek mythology and Korean mythology?
Something came out of nothing.
Ooh, that's the other one. That's gonna be the other one, right? So just really quickly, let's hold back on that, right? Albert, what's that thing called? Something came out of nothing. Paragraph 3. Yeah, ex nihilo, right? It's Latin. Yeah, really good, really good. So let's go back here then. In paragraph 2 then, right? We talk about Greek, we talk about Korean, right? What's this type of myth called? Kaya, what do you think? Let's help Lucy out. If we look here, what's one category of this? What's the first category that paragraph 2 talks about? Well, let's look carefully, right? So remember the main ideas that we did in the outlines? No? Well, you see, alright, so in Greek, right, who do they talk about first? Yeah, we talk about Greeks, right? After that, what do they mention? It's the most common creation myth. There you go. So the second one, as Albert said, was ex nihilo. The first one was creation from chaos, right? Dave, put your S pen away. Right, we don't need it. We don't need S pen. It's all about talking, guys, right? The more you talk, the more fun this gets. So, here's my question to you, Chia. Who created the world? Who created this universe? God? Do you believe that? No? Why'd you say it then? Alright, so let me ask you then, right? So, do a lot of people in Korea believe God? Do you guys know? Do a lot of people go to church, believe in God? Yeah, so... Do a lot of them believe in the Christian Bible? So some of you who go to church, how many days did it take to create the world? It took 6. Took 6, and on the 7th day God rested. So if we watch this, right? If we know this, right? Chris, right? Do a lot of people believe that this is true? Yeah. Well, people say it's a myth, but why? Why do people say it's a myth?
Someone makes this story.
Oh, so someone would say they made the story up, right? But what do many people think is true today? What's that thing we talked about in the beginning?
The Big Bang.
Yeah, the Big Bang, right? So, right? And in addition to this, Albert, what happened to the world? What happened? What's that? Do you know that famous guy who, I think around 150 years ago, he was a big reason why many people stopped believing in creation myth. You know, not famous guy. He said that he talked about evolution. Yeah, Darwin, right? What does Darwin say?
Monkey came to a human.
Yeah. So you guys know this, right? Julian, have you heard of this before? So Darwin, right? What does Darwin say?
This monkey became to human.
Yeah. Do you believe that? That we used to be fish, then dinosaurs, then monkeys, then human, then what do we come next? More human? Yeah, we become supreme human. They call that, that's a great use of vocabulary, by the way. So, Chia, right, you've heard of this a little bit, right? So, let me ask you, Dave, here's my next question. Why do you think these cultures, right, why does the carrot grandpa, Tangun grandpa, right? Why do people make these stories?
To tell the another country is good.
Do you think that's why they made that story? We're gonna talk about Carrot Grandpa to talk about Korea.
I think they need to need somebody to believe that they're caring of them.
Yeah, there's a caretaker. Okay. So one common thing that we talked about, Tony, right? What does everything have? Korea, Egypt, Christian Bible, Hindu. What do all these myths have? Who begins? Who controls everything? Yeah, there's always a god, right? And think about it. Do you know any countries that have 0 gods in their culture? Yeah. What gods do they talk about in Korean culture?
Korean.
Yeah.
Carrot.
We got Carrot Grandpa, right? There's a lot of stories about what's that other story?
House god.
There's a lot of house gods. They have the statues that people
Yeah.
still have in their house, right? And you guys know that story about the
Yeah.
And he
and
it flows away.
Huh? Some woman from the sky.
Is it heaven? I thought it was from the ocean. Whoa! I saw your axe that fell into the water.
Hunt.
That guy.
Yeah. And what are the 3 axes that he gives?
Gold and silver and just
Yeah. And then the second guy is he just throws it in. He's like, oh, I forgot my axe. And what type of but why? Why do you think that? Let's think of it. It's a really tricky question to answer, and there's no wrong answer. But Tom, what do you think? Why these gods? That's a great answer, right? Well, what do you mean? Okay, yeah, they come out of the water. Whose axe is this, right? So that's a great answer, right? In addition to that, let me ask you another question. Do you guys know about Greek culture? When you look in the sky. Yeah, if you look at the sky at night, what do you guys see? You guys see stars, right? Do you guys know the names of the stars?
Yeah, so.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Yujin, where are the names from? Where do they make these names from?
human.
Yeah, not just any culture, or not just any god, but Greek gods. So, do you know why these gods exist? Why are they named after stars? Why do they name the stars like that?
Because God is high.
Yeah, the God's all high up, right? And what are the stars doing?
See.
It's like CCTV. Right? So we got CCTV stars watching us, right? But Dave, Albert, right? So if we look at this then, right? Also, what can you see stars today?
I think so.
Yeah, you can, right? Yeah. You guys go to Kamando?
Yes.
They got you guys go to that giant thing before?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. So what about 2,000, 5,000 years ago?
You can see me.
You can see anything.
They could see with their bare eyes, but that's just like dot.
Yeah, but. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what? Think about the technology today and technology 5,000 years ago. What's different between? Yeah.
Today we can see more clearly and more bigger.
Absolutely right. Albert, do you agree? Yeah. Well, so what does technology help us do? Think, we got this new big telescope to see the stars, or a big microscope to see the bottom, right? And we know about the Big Bang Theory. What does technology help us create? Myth? Ooh, that's a great answer. Some people actually say that Darwin, science, is the new myth. You guys think that's true? It's really hot in here, by the way. Alright, so guys, I can't believe you have that on. Alright, let's scroll down, right? Let me show you guys a little video, okay? So I want you to read this question really quickly, okay? Tony, you got this question? Okay? So I'm going to play it really quickly. What 3 myths are we looking at? Korean.
Greek,
Greek and
Egypt.
Egypt. Alright, good.